very eventful 2011. That year has gone into the history books. I'd like to do just a quick recap of some of the things the wing has done over the past year, and of course not being able to cover everything, but I'd just like to hit a couple of the highlights just to remind folks of what we've accomplished over this past year. We've flown just under 20,000 hours of direct combat support in the MQ-1 Predator, supporting missions overseas, both in Iraq and Afghanistan. Flown another 2,500 hours in the C-21, again providing JOSAC support as well as training for our maintainers and for our pilots. The MQ-1 mission, as I said, another successful year of flying that. We continue now in almost our 5th year of surge operations supporting the warfighting effort. We did receive a plaque and a letter from General Schwartz signifying the milestone this past March, being contributors to flying of over 1 million pilot hours in the remotely piloted aircraft in support of operations. A very significant milestone when you consider all the aircraft flying supporting operations overseas and our contribution to that particular effort. We have a number of individual deployments still going on, a fairly large unit deployment yet in 2011 that won't be terminated into 2012.
This is my first deployment. It's been pretty nerve-wracking just getting ready for it, leaving for this long of time with everybody, but like Aaron said, it's a big family. We might be the only 2 girls, but we have 50 older brothers and dads watching over us.
But also in 2011, we had the distinction to honor the return of the last North Dakota National Guard airmen serving in Iraq.
It's always wonderful when we have the opportunity to welcome our soldiers, our airmen, back from Iraq, back from Afghanistan, back from the global war on terror, thank them for their service, and today wish them a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
We completed our first ever ORI in AMC with a overall satisfactory rating, with numerous areas being rated as excellent. So an outstanding job, in my view, done at that inspection as well. And then right into a major inspection for the 219th up at Minot Air Force Base. 219th Security Forces Squadron and Global Strike Command will be undergoing a nuclear surety inspection, an NSI, in February of 2012. A very major inspection, and again, Global Strike Command, probably one of the most inspected commands in all of the Air Force.
On May 1st of 2012 will be 5 years for the 219th Security Forces Squadron since this mission officially stood up. We just concluded the outbrief for the 91st Missile Wing and the 219th Security Forces Squadron DNSI and NSI, which is Defense Nuclear Surety Inspection, and the Air Force Global Strike IG Nuclear Surety Inspection. The results were excellent across the board. We received a satisfactory overall rating, which is the highest you can get. Of the number of folks we had posted to the missile complex, nearly all of them were recognized for their excellence. And this is truly a testament to the dedication and the professionalism of the men and women of the 219th Security Forces Squadron engaging in this mission, excelling in this mission, and taking personal pride in this mission and all the hard work that goes with that to be successful. This is probably the best inspection and the best integration we've seen here at Minot Air Force Base with the 91st Missile Wing conducting nuclear security operations in support of the Air Force Chief of Staff's #1 priority of nuclear deterrence.
It's an honor to be here today to recognize the 119th Wing for its 14th Air Force Outstanding Unit Award. But this award takes into account much more than your impressive flying record. Recognizes all members of the 119th Wing who support the mission.
Colonel Gibney will now present the wing flag so we can hang the streamer for this latest Outstanding Unit Award.
Colonel Gibney, it's my honor to present to you the Air Force Outstanding Unit Award, 119th Wing, North Dakota Air National Guard. Congratulations.
I'd like to take a brief moment to first introduce the newest member of the Hooligan leadership team, our new Wing Command Chief.
I appreciate the opportunity to serve as your Wing Command Chief. It's going to be very interesting and a demanding job, and I'm looking forward to doing it, and I'm looking forward to being able to work with everybody throughout the base.
Today we're going to have 2 retirements. Colonel Chaplain Bill Ziegler and State Command Chief Paula Johnson. We're going to recognize their outstanding careers, and then we're going to do a change of responsibility, passing the mantle on from Chief Johnson to Chief Bush.
I've had the opportunity to watch several friends of mine that I have great respect for do the position that I'm entering, which includes, of course, Chief Johnson, who's exiting that, and they've been great examples for me. So I hope to live up to their standards.
When you all see Major General Haugen jump out of his chair, you'll know that's the end of the game and the Bison won. So for the next minute or so, all eyes are on you.
Why yes you can. But before you release any photo or video, there are a few rules that you're going to want to follow that can keep you and your unit out of trouble. You are responsible for all photo and video that you release to the public. This can include social media sites, cell phone video and pictures, and your personal website. Before any images can be released, the base public affairs officer needs to review and approve them. Here is a quick look at the reg on this. Did you get all that? If you didn't, it basically said that before you put something out there, send it to public affairs and let them look at it for you.
Statewide, we battled and combated 3 major floods beginning last year in April here in the Fargo area, and then right after Memorial Day in Bismarck, and then moving up to Minot throughout the summer. So a very highly unusual flood season that we hope to not repeat anytime again in the near future.
A waterlogged deja vu struck North Dakota Guardsmen in the spring of 2011 when they were called for flood duty a 3rd consecutive year. Coordinating with local, state, and federal agencies, citizen soldiers and citizen airmen fought floods produced by 22 record crests across North Dakota.
Today we're tasked to respond to evacuate an 87-year-old man that they had no response with.
I got picked up with a helicopter here a couple of years ago.
And a cooperative effort with the sheriff deputies.
Is it soft weight?
Well, this is soft right up through here.
What we do is we work with them and draw on the strengths of all the different agencies in order to get the missions accomplished, whether it's evacuation or a rescue mission or whatever needs to be done. Fortunately, like people say, we've got it more experienced and more efficient over the last couple of years. I've worked out in the county with Sheriff Laney and his personnel, and we've got that experience, so we draw on that as far as to respond to things like this, and it makes it that much more efficient and successful.
Okay. This is amazing. Didn't expect this. I think we have the best help in the United States right now. Wow, I got a little lump in my throat when they're driving up. Thank you.
We appreciate everything that people have been doing. We just can't thank people enough.
Once we saw the men and women in uniform, we felt a sense of relief. We felt a sense that we were going to be prepared and that we would be supported.
I'd like to thank the Guard, not only the Guard members, but the friends and family, anybody associated with the Guard. They brought a positive can-do spirit to the city of Mandan. They worked in cooperation with the residents of Mandan, and I can't be prouder of the outcome.
You know, there were just a number of things that they did for us that, you know, we couldn't have got by without them.
I had a group of about 50 airmen going around door to door. We covered 9 different sectors that the city had closed down, and they were going door to door, knocked on over 3,700 houses yesterday, making sure that folks got the word that they needed to be evacuated before midnight last night, making sure we're not having looting and things like that going on.
Okay. The only stuff that can be picked up right now is personal items such as, you know, medications, important paperwork, stuff like that.
Yep, that's the last of our stuff.
Okay.
We are so appreciative that you are in our city helping fight this disaster.
2011 is one to remember, but without the National Guard being here, showing up in city after city, I don't know how we would have gotten through it.
I thank you for what you did in 2011. You truly made a difference wherever you were around the world, and most notably here in North Dakota. And I was so proud of all of our airmen, our soldiers, and their families and employers. You did a tremendous job. 2011 will go down in the record books, but I know that 2012 will be bigger and better for all of us. And once again, the North Dakota National Guard will succeed at whatever we ask of our soldiers and airmen.